I'm not very nervous, so bear with me. I had a little bit written down, then I stopped and just started thinking from mine. So what I wrote is okay. My mom has three phases of life to me, and that is when she was a mom, when I was a child, and my mom when she left me. And then there's the mom when she got sick. But she's just one person. The first part is where I love the most, because I had her, what I call the best of her times. I remember she was waiting in a van for me after school with, she used to be with my stepdad. And they came in a van and kids would tell me, don't go in the van, that's what strangers drive. I was like, that's my mom. Don't worry about it. And then I was like, I remember when we were little and we would eat as a family, we'd be laughing. Me and George got to see that more than Rebecca and Mark because they were smaller. I also remember going to parks, taking pictures, and having lots of picnics. She really liked having picnics and watching us play on the playground. I would see her laughing and smiling, and I think that was my own. I remember working with them. They used to work in buildings. I used to see my mom and my stepdad. Kind of made me too. Sorry, I'm trying to follow along. See, when they would work, I would get paid. But I didn't know the value of $1, so they'd be like, how do you want to get paid, money or ice cream? I chose the banana split. I knew ice cream more as a kid. The memory that pops up the most as a kid, that I love the most, is my mom loved Michael Jackson. I could see her dancing to the Thriller video so much. Sometimes she would pull me up and start making me dance with her. I think every parent does that. They don't like it. Okay, so as a kid, you think your parent is happy and nothing's wrong. This is the second phase. My mom was not weak. She was pretty strong. But something happened where it took her from me and my brothers and sisters. I don't know what it was, and I don't think it was just the drugs. We all grow up differently. We all have different emotions. We can't really feel how she felt or went through. We will not get the answers, or maybe some of us do. I'm not judging her because, like the pastor said, that we all done things. We made mistakes. This is not what we're doing today. We are here to honor her. And then there's the part where my mom got sick. She got sober. I didn't get to see her very much. I don't have a car to get to her, but that's not an excuse. There's things that my sister, my brothers, they got to experience after I did. But I've seen her grow. I've seen her change. We got to know each other a little bit better, but not like we wanted. I hope she knows I don't hate her. I was just conflicted because of the past, but I was not trying to hold that against her. I know. I seen how she was. She's an amazing person. And I saw her in the hospital when my brothers and sisters couldn't go. We had a moment alone. We talked. I don't know if it was enough, but I guess that's what we have to live with. But she was always asking for my little brother to come see her, and I know he's sad and he wish he was here. There is one one thing that I think Martin would want to say. You should tell. Yeah.
I remember a time when back in an apartment we used to live in, um, she stayed for us for quite a while. Yeah, she lived with us for quite a while. She was living downstairs in the area, and every day, be it from day to night, depending on which one, she was always watching Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Oh my goodness.
Over and over.
Literally, we changed the TV, she would just put it right back after we were done, or she would tell us to get out of the room, and then she put it on. It was one of the most, after a while, I still, it took me a while to start watching Beverly Hills Chihuahua again. But it's one, it used to be a memory that bothered me, but after today, it's like something that's special with me now, because it's something I remember of her. And another thing's for sure, no matter how many times she watched, she always laughed at the same spot. That I can remember because she had a very unique laugh every time you hear it. Every time she was in a place, I would just hear her laugh. I was just like, oh, Grandma's here. She was the best.
Speaking of that, he made me remember a memory. My mom is super loud. You could hear her from near or far or wherever you're at. What? There's one thing I'd say I kind of copy her. I kind of embarrass people when I go to the store with them.
And the movies?
I get super loud. I go scream across the store. My mom used to do that. She'd be like, "Where are you?" And I do that with them, and they'd be like, "You're embarrassing." And I was like, kind of thinking about it, I was like, I kind of act like my mom. I didn't grow up with her, but I kind of act like her. So it's a fun memory. So I do that with them. I'm like, I'm gonna make you remember me when I'm gone. So that's something my mom did for me. She even though she wasn't around, she inspired us.
Yeah.
She was strong. She taught us to be strong. She taught us how to survive. We had hard times and she was always resourceful. She found a way, no matter what. So, thank you, Mom. And, oh yeah, she also has a great-grandchild that she waited to see. And
Yeah.
she waited for Phoebe. That was one thing we talked about in the hospital. She said, I want to see Junior born, I want to see Phoebe born before I go. She did it. I love you, Mom. You're so blessed.
And last up, we're down
Haven't
to
shown me yet. Oh, no. Oh, no.
hello. Wow. God bless every one of your hearts for coming today. It really means the world to all of us. It really does. I want to thank Redemption, the pastors.
Thank you.
I love you, pastors. I really do. These pastors have spoken into my life in different parts of my life. And no, I haven't been perfect, but they've walked me through some stuff. And it just guided me right back to the Lord. The definition of sin is missing the mark. Just got to get back on the mark. And that being said, God put a big love in my heart, but before I can even realize that, Father George, loving on me. And they nurtured me and from their views of showing me love. You know, my mom, it goes beyond wearing your emotions on your sleeve. She had to help you get up. You know, and she loved on you, she loved on you. And if you ever walked and came across her path, and you got along and respected her, she would just pour her love into you. And I can guarantee you, if she loved you, spoke to you, came across you, protected you, she loved you in such a great manner. It was beautiful, the way she loved. Look at the eyes right there. You know, she was always just, it was like she was looking into your soul, you know, and when she did something kind for you, she was just waiting to see your joy in your eyes. She blessed you. It says in the word, it's more blessed to give than receive. She had that in her before she even knew that. That was something amazing. And when I learned that, you know, it was something to really take in and like, you know, as the pastor was speaking of, and it's in our natural nature, you know, to people to be like, you know, looking out for themselves. It's also titled, you know, a lot of things we have a selfish nature, but the Lord helps you walk you through all of it. But family does that too. You know, share with your brothers and sisters. Stop fighting. All parents have taught their kids some manner how to do such a thing. I just want to let you all know right now for a fact that it brings so much joy that you've shown up.
Yeah.
You all are going through different things in your own lives right now. And I love you for showing up. God bless your hearts. If I've ever offended any one of you, in any manner, I'm truly sorry. The Lord teaches you to have, when you're sorry, whenever I've done anything wrong in His sight, with a contrite heart, I'm so sorry. He knows I mean it. And when you do that, He truly forgives you because He reads your heart. He reads your heart. People know when you're giving a fake sorry, condescending sorry, a mean sorry.
Fake, sorry.
Fake sorry. God knows the real sorry. And I say my sorries to any one of you. I've done that. Anything that offended you, any that. And if you realize it or not, I love y'all. No, it's because you showed up. You got to put that nature in me. I didn't know that nature. You know, when you come from living a little rough, you know, it teaches you some things. It's not the way of the Lord. So He's been filtering that out of me. Filtering Him in me. That's how I've been walking. And I share that with people. I really do. And I'm still learning to do so. I come as a light out. I don't never come like the pastors can teach me to where at their level or even greater as the Lord teaches me. I'll still come humble, still open to learn. And I'm here on the first notion. I'm not here to claim any glory. God gets all the glory. But I had a thought to honor my mom. And this ended up being the day that the Lord chose. He has blessed this service more than you can ever know. More than you can ever know. Look at this place. Look at you people. You know, I see the good in y'all. You know, the good in y'all is what brought you here. All your respect and love. And I'm the type of person that goes there and shows respect and love for you as well. I'm here for y'all. It's never easy taking a loss. It's like a rip tear. When you lose your loved one. It can be your mother, your brother, or your sister, or your father. Honor my mom. I honor the Lord. Honor my mom. I honor your respect that you've shown by showing up. And if I were to go into a memory, I used to ride in the car with my mom. was weird. It was almost like slow motion, the way you see in movies. And I was a 70s baby, so back then, you know, you had that look, right? And I would be sitting in the passenger seat. And just looking at her, all her beauty and her strength, singing her songs. And just not knowing that she's not here with us anymore. I know she's in heaven, but her hair would just be flapping. Listen to Smokey Robinson, all smooth. And I'd look at her with love. I'm like, that's my mama, man. She's so happy. I'm happy that she's happy. What kind of son I was. I was happy that she was happy. I had such fond memories of her. Her strength has been spoken about here, but you can never know how deep her strength was. And to touch on a quick note, don't need to go into a crazy story or anything, but I just knew that she was so strong that if a grown man his strength would face her, he would be extremely surprised.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know? Well, actually, let me share
Seen
one.
it.
I'll share a matter of fact. So when I was, you know, as any young man that has testosterone pumping through them and they feel that they've arrived a little bit and they see their parents getting old, I shared this Pastor Jesse, so I'll summarize it up. I was in the room and she was play fighting. She was just playing. She had like a beautiful smile. She was like, hey, like she's messing with me. And I was like, stay away from me, old woman. Like, you're too old for this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the front, you know, you start feeling like you know, working out. You know, you're feeling good about it. She looked at me. I said, yeah, get away from me. And told her, she's like, what? She smiled. She grabbed me, picked me up off my feet, and slammed me. Boom! And I was trying to get out of it. Like, what? Like, no way. This is not happening, right? Like, it's impossible, right? And she had that smile on her face. She didn't go like, she didn't make no like grunty, you know, face. Like she just like mixed it up. She just gave me a smile all the time. She's like, what was that? And I was just like, oh man, like, I guess I gotta wait a little longer before I say anything. Ridiculous like that ever again. Respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna miss my mom. It's been, if it isn't every day, it's every other day since she's gone. Tears don't roll down my cheek, missing her, having these memories. When someone leaves you that you love so deep and unconditionally, all the memories flood into you. I have fond memories, all the good memories. I don't need to worry about anything negative she's ever done. God erased them with his blood. And she knew that. Pastor prayed with her. She said, thank the Lord. And I actually double checked one time she was in the hospital. I said, oh, we're going to run it again. And the Lord is so good. After we walk through the sinner's prayer, because sometimes I get like, man, we look it up on. Okay. We walked it through. She said it so humbly. With the contrite heart, like I spoke about earlier. And that's all you need. I don't care how much pride you have as a man or a woman. You can just say that prayer. Find out what that prayer is. Make sure you write with him upstairs. Because everybody has a day to go home. You know, you do not want to go to the wrong place. People are afraid to talk about hell. But you know, you got to bring it up sometimes. But our goal is to get you to heaven with love, with graceful love. And I said that prayer right there. If you don't know like the experience, sometimes people hear about the Lord, they don't know that it's just God already. It's a relationship. And when I felt the Holy Spirit hit the room after I had prayed that prayer with her, came into the room, and I was like, oh, God forgave everything Barbara did and loves her unconditionally. And that's his daughter. He has her right now in heaven. And that's the joy I have as a son. I got to help usher her to the King that saves. I didn't save her, he saved her. I just invite so much. He's a very strong person, and my mom had very big, strong hands. And I got to tell you, it was not only passed through me, he has big hands too. He got hands, just to let you know. He's a very strong, sharp man.
Yeah.
One of the things I prayed when he was in the stomach, Monica, I prayed, Lord, make him smart son. Give him a gift of intelligence. He did. I want you to hear a little word from him. I'm sorry about the sound. I just wanted to let you know. Thank you for coming. I love every one of you for coming. Like you have no idea. Even when you go home, just know that I got to see all of your faces here. And you came in here with your respect for her, showing respect. And she's had a relationship with everyone of you. She's impacted you. If she didn't impact you at all, she still impacted you because she gave you love that made me love every one of y'all. And if you're here, just know a piece of Barbara was in my spirit that made you love, that I loved on you with, came fulfilled through her to me to you. And you, if you don't know her, you still do because you know her through me. So here's my son. I'm not great with words, but I would say that I love and miss my mom. And thank for everybody who's here to pay their respects and tell their stories. Thank you so much.
So I used to take George to pick up Elijah, Eli. And if anybody knows about candy, it's me. So I give everybody candy. So I used to feed him chocolate. And it just happens that he's allergic to it. And he used to go to school, get fat chocolate. Right? And we used to have fun. Just pick him up and go get him from his mother. And his mother didn't want to let him go, man. But it was George's turn. It was George's turn for his son.
She's here. She has shows respect. She's here.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Let me tell you about the fat chocolate. He likes to tease. You know, the burritos, they like to tease.
And
You know.
any burritos a teaser. They're all burritos. They're all
And
teasers.
so, let me tell you, one time he told little Eli, right? So he's running around, you know what I mean? He's a little tornado. And so he goes ahead, he gets a big old Hershey bar. And I go, my baby mama gonna kill me, give her a chocolate. She see all that stuff, man. And then I was like, he's just laughing. And I was like, man, I'm trying to always clean him up and be like, oh my God, and my heart was going like, oh my God, okay. And then he goes, you know what? He goes, you're not gonna earn this chocolate now. I go, what do I gotta do? And then he goes, you see my daughters over there? It's called fat. He goes, you tell them, go tell them, hey girls, you're fat chocolate. He would go up to all the girls and they'd be talking, your ladies out the y'all in your relationship, your conversation, and then he would pull them out of the conversation. So, you know what? You're fat chocolate, right? And they'd be like, what?
My daughter.
And then he would just be laughing and laughing. He would give him payment, give him big chocolate Hershey, right? So that's what he would do, and you know he's quiet. He's sad that he loved his grandma and Mama loved all of them, his grandbabies and stuff like
She
that.
loved them all.
Right?
She wasn't mean. One thing, Barbara wasn't mean. She's not a mean person. She always had a smile, and she's beautiful. She wasn't mean. The only time she got mean is when I touched her younger brothers, Jamie or Rob. Man, and get away from her.
Yeah, she harassed him. He would harass him.
She protected.
Love you. That's my godfather right here. He's always showing me love. And I'm going to show respect to my father. My dad honor him. And my granny, mom, and aunt. Thank you for coming. People that have come here, I just want to let you know, I want to let everybody know that people were invited here that it might have been seen awkward for them to come, but there is no awkwardness with Christ. He loves you all genuinely. And and it's just such a beautiful love, and he knows how to pull people in, and that's the heart he gave me. No matter what anybody's been through, when you ask forgiveness and you make things right and make amends for people, he loves you, and that's the nature he gave me. So if you're here invited by me, you know what I mean? Thank you for coming. God bless every one of you. And I'm gonna let the pastors come up right here, but for some reason I wanna look at Brother
Choking.
Manny. I just wanna thank you for coming. He lost his brother, and I showed up to the service. And that's what you do when you have a good heart. That's been groomed by him upstairs. Who's Jesus? He showed up today. You know, he just like to take them off. And we've lost them all. And we thank everybody, like I said, for bringing your presence here, because your soul is precious to Christ. It's a beautiful thing. Here you go, Pastor. I'm sorry for taking so long.
Pastor Judson wants to give